Okay, so what I'm covering here is, you can see there's an outlet there. That's manufacturer supplied. I ran a piece of 12-2 wire. Now, sorry, before I get started, I am not an electrician, but make sure you de-energize any electrical circuit that you are working on. Now, that being said, build a provided outlet. I ran a piece of wire up the wall to this switch here, occupancy sensor, and then it goes from there. That controls that outlet. That outlet controls my daughter's TV, Alexa, the streaming player, DVD player, all that stuff. And the way the occupancy sensor works is it will turn off after a period of inactivity, but then it will turn back on as soon as it sees motion. Okay? Now, to clarify, 12-2 is 12 gauge 2-conductor wire. And when I say 2-conductor wire, there's actually 3 conductors there because the ground is always assumed. That's why it's 12-2. 12-3 would actually be 4 conductors because you've got the bare copper. 12-2 has a black wire for hot and the white wire for neutral. Okay, so you can see that's what I did here is I knocked out one of the knockouts down here. Okay, then I knocked out a knockout here, and I ran a wire from here up to here, and then a wire from here up to here. Okay, I had this installed, tapped off of this. Really all I did was put this in the middle. Okay, so when there's no activity, this will turn off. Okay, the other thing I did, as you can see, I've got a fan up there and I've got a motion switch right there. Okay, that motion switch energizes that outlet. That outlet, when it turns on, activates the fan. But when there's no movement, no motion, that outlet turns off, that fan turns off. You can see I did some mudding and everything. I just did some sanding. I got some more stuff to do. Fresh coat of mud. The other thing I did here, outlet, vacancy sensor, outlet. Okay. Now what I did is, again, I ran 12-2 up the wall to my vacancy sensor, and then I went from my vacancy sensor, I went to the outlet. Same concept. The only thing is the vacancy sensor, it'll turn off after a period of inactivity, but you actually have to hit the button to turn it on. Now on this one here, I got lucky because my stud was like right here. Right here. So what I did is I actually put the box a little off on purpose, and then my next stud was like right here. So fishing this piece of wire was not that big a deal. When you're dealing with 12 gauge wire or Romex, it's rigid and it's you can fish it easily. Now this is actually a light my daughter got for her birthday. The cord is approximately 3 feet or so, and there's no switch to de-energize, which is how this comes in. So that's what I did. That's something you can even think about doing if you have an issue with someone that does not know how to turn the switch off. Otherwise, that's it for this video. If you like this idea, I do welcome the comments. Give me a like and give me any comments. Thanks. Bye.